All right. Yes, we are now on live on the Connect X21 app. All right, a very good morning to everybody. We welcome you all to Connect X21. We are here for a speaker session with Bharat Jetani. So before I hand over the floor to him, let me just introduce him to all of us. All right. Bharat is a relationship based referral marketing expert certified from Ascentive. He is a master franchisee for Central India and manages mastermind communities. Bharat also let professionals understand their why in their role of being responsible employees or employers. Bharat is also certified to do behavioral styles workshop, which are one of the most unique ways of identifying and adapt to different behavioral styles. Trust me, this is one workshop that has helped me leaps and bounds as a buyer or a seller. So it's one of the best workshops I have attended in my life, behavioral styles workshop. And he's trained more than 1,000 business owners since the last 4 years. He's an avid world traveler and likes to explore places with his photography device, which will be the moments to remember for a long time. Loves cricket, soccer, and tennis. Although being in business networking for last 11 years, he inspires people to excel in business and realize their strengths. So they have to long so they have a longer vision to sustain a good growth factor with their limited work time and wonderful enjoyment with their families. He also spoke at the TEDx Vashi on the topic of relationship marketing very recently. His satisfaction lies in where he can make a difference in people, creating amazing business and spectacular life. So, this is his mantra, and here we have Bharat Jetani with us. Over to you, all yours.
Thank you, Sanjana, for the wonderful introduction, and thank you, Bharat, and all the team members who have invited me today. Well, I was told that you will be the only person, and you can't see the participants, so I made a PPT full of videos and slides and everything. So you'll enjoy, you'll relish what I'm going to show you on PowerPoint. I actually don't love PowerPoint, but I made it because I thought I'm going to be alone in the room just showing it. So I made the PPT in a much better way. So there'll be a lot of videos and some quotes and even some live examples to understand the behavior styles. So don't miss it. And if you are there until the end of the presentation, I'll be offering a free ebook on relationship builder. So if you want to, don't miss out that free ebook on relationship builder, be till the last. And there'll be one great video which will help you in your life also, and which will play it at the end of the webinar. So don't miss it at the end of webinar. Every knowledge which will be shared is like a golden moments. You can take it ahead. So I'll be sharing the screen. It will be more of PPT based and some of the videos. So keep yourself mute and be attentive what you can listen to it. It'll be much better for you. And in case if you cannot hear me, let me know so I know that you can't hear me. So all said, if you can put down yes on the chat so I know you guys are there active, not beyond the cameras. So if you can put the yes on the chat, great. Sanjana says yes. Bharat says yes. Can participants just type in yes on the chat? Yeah, great. So I have people active. Zoom is a great world. We don't come to know what's happening beyond the cameras. So it's online world. Welcome to the online world. And I still believe I'm in a conference room like you, because Zoom has made it much easier that we still are in the conference room, offline conference room, and we are enjoying networking, meeting each other. So let me start. Welcome on board. So at least introduce yourself on the chat box, including your name, profession, location. So it's not for me, for others to understand who you are, and you can connect with each other later. So put down your name, profession, and which location. I believe this is pan India, 9 regions coming in and doing this connect text. So it should be good for you to meet each other and connect with each other. So on the chat, just put down your name, profession, and location. I'll wait for 10 more seconds. Don't worry. At least connect with people. That's what VNI is. Network with them later. So name, profession, location. Okay, Vikrant has put it, he's from Pune. Captain Anand is from Hyderabad. And you never know what opportunity lies when you meet one to one with each other. I believe there are others also. Smriti, if you can put down, Smriti is from Ludhiana. Travel, okay. Ashwin is from Pune. Great. And we got others are, if you can put in, Asif Khan, Valsad, great. Boiler erector and repairer. Wow, nice. Great category, niche category. And then we got Abhay Bodhi. We always are on Facebook, knowing each other but never met, from Pune. Suhas Marathe, welcome Suhas. Great. So if when, the moment you
Good
put
morning.
down, good morning, good morning. The moment you put down your name, profession, location, you can note down other people's profession also and meet them later post session. I don't want to take more time. So slightly turn off other devices and distractions. Shut the door if you are sitting in a noisy environment, and close the current tabs on your PC. Get comfortable. Don't worry, it's not going to be so intensive. Participate and enjoy. Take the notes. It's going to be wonderful thing for you to do in next 50 minutes. So the topic was who, what, why, when, where. And this is the biggest thing we have challenged when we meet people, interact with people offline, online, on phone. Who's this person? Who are your clients? Why does this person acts like this? Why does this person gets upset with me? Why does this person ignores me? Why does this person doesn't connect with me? What exactly this person is? When is he going to meet me? Where are we going to meet? These all questions come in when we network. Some of you connect very well, some of you don't connect, and some of them are like, dream one-to-one connect partners, but they don't connect with you, and they don't even do one-to-one with you. We believe that we got a lot of referrals from there, or we can give a lot of referrals to them, but this question always remains in our brain: who, what, why, when, where. And it always happens. It happened with me also at some time back, but it'll happen with you. And how you can solve this, I'm going to give you knowledge on that. So I always believe relationships never die a natural death. They're always murdered by attitude, behavior, ego, hidden benefits, ignorance. And if you believe, yeah, these are the things which also kills relationship, just type yes on the chat. So attitude, behavior, ego, hidden benefits, and ignorance. And COVID-19 has taught us everything. That richest person also was sitting at home. He couldn't do anything. He couldn't fly anywhere because everything was closed. Borders were closed. So your attitude, your behavior, your ego, everything went off in COVID-19. And actually, in this today's world, you have to ignore all these things. Of course, you have to show attitude in a positive way, not in a negative way. Of course, your behavior should be great, but not too bad for other people. Of course, you should have ego also, but ego for the whole team, not for you only. Of course, you should have some hidden benefits, but not for only you, for you and your team and your people around you. And you can't ignore anyone. So, ignorance is a bliss, you can say. Okay, some people have lost big opportunities ignoring people. So don't ignore. Even a florist can connect you to industrialist. That's a way ignorance make a difference. Okay, so I'm with founders of Co-Ascentive, and I was lucky enough to learn from the masters and make a big difference. That's the reason I'm here speaking in front of you. Our mission is to provide dynamic business consulting, compassionate coaching, and unique relationship marketing strategies. And we create communities of like-minded entrepreneurs. uh, Vision is to be the expert. We are global leader in business relationship marketing, and we do live training seminars across the world. We are well known and recognized for our expertise in taking entrepreneurs and business next level. And also our many books, blogs are written by experts at Ascentive. Some of the books which are being shared in BNI are being written by Ascentive experts. Even in Givers Gain book, page number 84 will tell you, go through the Ascentive course, Ascentive workshop, what we do it. So when we did a global research a year back, a global research with all the clients, we came to know that we are a big entrepreneurial development company, and we engage people a lot, and we let them realize that they can have a spectacular life, and we connect them a lot. They have a sense of power of belonging, and they have amazing business. This is what came in the common words from clients across the world in 26 countries. Maybe it's Italy or UK or France or India or US or Canada. this word came common, entrepreneurial development. So I'll just play a 2-minute video just to know what exactly we are. And even from this video, you'll come to know these presenters speak in different ways, different languages. So just observe their body language also. It is not to promote incentive, it is to show how even co-founders will have different behavior styles.
Did you know that your team, each person represents about 250 people that they already know? Many times our departments inside of these organizations are made up of 15 or 20 people. Just imagine what could happen if they started talking to each other in a way that was looking to bring in more business, or if they were looking for ways to bring in more talent, or to get more information about better technology.
We believe in having a great target market. And when you have a great target market, there's a way for every individual on your team to have some group of people that they're extremely well connected with. And we know at Ascentive how to develop that within someone so that there's actually this strong attraction to each other, so we can help you develop your teams so that they're out there hitting different groups of people to bring more business, more revenue, and higher quality clients to your company.
Of dinners and being involved in the programs, I'm going to ask you to sit with any of our guys and really ask them why they're doing it. What's their why? What's their vision? What's their mission? What are they planning? And when they tell you that clarity and they show you and they walk that talk and they show you their plan, that's exactly why we do it. Clarity, vision, purpose, target market, all wrapped around the real why about how you develop not just a great life, but a spectacular.
You know, many people, they work way too hard, making way too little. And the reason that happens for most people is because they're out there working somebody else's plan, working somebody else's marketing plan. Here's your list, make those calls, do this. If they say this, you say that, and they're miserable. In Ascentive, what they're doing here is helping people create that unique marketing plan that starts with them, doing the things that they enjoy so they can enjoy their marketing, enjoy their business, and enjoy their life.
You know, there's so many entrepreneurs out there reaching for their dreams and trying to start that business, you know, that passion for life. And, you know, they want the best for their families, the best that life can offer. You know what? It's not always that easy.
Okay, so that was a short video, 5 different people, but the way of presentation, the way of speaking, everything was different. And from the videos also, you can come to know what people are and how they are. So maybe you'll come to know at the end of the workshop, how you can come to know from the videos, from the photos, what this guy behavior style is. So my name is Bharat Jethani. I forgot to tell my name, and I'm a business coach, master franchisee for Ascentive Central India. This was a TEDx talk which I did on relationship marketing. Relationship marketing is all about getting promoted, getting referred by someone else very high that you don't have to put effort, and you build meaningful and purposeful relationship. In fact, this TEDx talk was because of some recommendation. I don't have to do anything. There was someone who promoted me. I just had to apply for it, and they said, okay, you're ready to come and just speak. So that's the way relationship marketing makes a difference. So pre-2013 networking, I was in BNI since 2010. And for the first 3 years, I was also totally confused why people are not speaking to me or why people are ignoring me. I'm well dressed with a blazer, with a suit, everything. I look good. I'm a fair complexion guy. I know how to speak English, but some people never used to, some visitors who used to come, they never used to even approach me or talk to me. And I used to always wonder what's wrong with me until I went to US and BNI International Conference in Los Angeles. And before the conference started at 1 o'clock, there was a workshop called Room Full of Referrals. And this beautiful lady, Dawn Lyons, was doing this workshop in front of 150 EDs and directors and everyone who had come in. And that workshop gave me a different meaning. How you can understand people and how people can approach you, how people can talk to you. So in 2016, I got certified in this workshop. And since 2016, I've trained more than 1,000 business owners. I don't keep the count, but by the workshops, I know how many people are trained. But this has changed a lot of people's life, even my life, even participants' life. And I love this workshop. So this lady called Dawn Lyons created this workshop even for BNI members to make their networking much more simple. So disclaimer, do not put people in the box. Apologies if you understand yourself much better today. You'll be going through a small exercise where you'll come to know about you, and you'll understand your spouse much better. This is for creating better results, having more fun with people, creating better relationships. And this is to make your process more effective. Do not teach this because it may backfire sometime, because it needs certain set of expertise. We go through 4 days of process of complete program, how to do this program. So do not teach this, but talk about this program if you liked it. So biggest statement I've heard, this: people know people, and the people know. No more people. So if business comes from people, that's the reason we network. Who should we be learning more about? It's all about people. We need to know about people, and we meet people every day, online, offline. We meet people every day. Who are these people? It can be your network members, chapter members, cross-region chapter members, staff, associates, your partners, your friends, vendors, family, and clients. All these are around you, and we need to know about them much better so we can adapt and we have a greater relationship, stronger relationship with them. In fact, there's a big author called Simon Sinek. A lot of people know him about. He says, if you don't understand people, you don't understand business. You need to know about people. If you know people very well, then you know their businesses very well. So that's a big statement. He has got it, and we believe in this. We have seen there's a lot of changes when people understand people much better. Because if you work with Tatas, Godrej, Birlas, there is some person sitting on some position and talking about doing business with you. It's not the owner of the organization will work with you, but there's some people sitting over there, and they're also emotional people. They also have some behavior. If you understand them very well, you can do much more better business. So some are attracted towards money. They have a aim to create more money and enjoy with more money. Some wants fun in whatever happens in their work atmosphere, in their life atmosphere, wherever they want fun. Some want to grow other people, and they want to grow relationships, no matter which caste, creed, religion. They don't look at it, um, lower level, higher level. They don't look at it. They want to grow people. And some are always looking at how we can make this process more effective. So everyone can use it, checklist or whatever it is, rules, policies. They want to make it much better for masses to use it, and there's no challenge in that. So you'll find these different peoples with different behavior styles. And why we want to know this information? Because always there is dispute, always there are debates, always there are disagreements, and always there are delays. And that's the reason we go to some other people to get settlement done, maybe advocates, courts, some of the elders. Oh, this thing has happened, we are just fighting around. How can we avoid that? And this takes a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of energy, a lot of resources, where you can't focus on your business itself. It's just focusing on disputes, debates, disagreement, delays. This can be avoided, this can be ignored if you understand this behavior style much better. So even these actors in Bollywood, they have certain set of movies, they do it, and that's the reason these movies hit. Some movies flop because they didn't go according to what their behavior style is. And you'll come to know after the knowledge, we'll get it right now in next half an hour. Offline versus online. Extrovert people who were completely open, they were completely upset sitting inside the home. But introvert people who like to be in the comfort and examine a lot of things, they were enjoying on the laptop doing a lot of things. So some of the people who made money in COVID time sitting online, they were the introvert people, because they knew someone somehow is looking for my information, my knowledge, and they earned a lot of money. So quarantine time is releasing right now, so we are happy to come out of the quarantine part. So purpose of today, you learn about our own behavior style and how it affects the networking styles. Some part of identifying basic behavioral tendencies, because it cannot come in 50 minutes. It takes 4 hours to understand this. And some part of interacting with other styles. I'll be covering all these 3 points in some little bit of knowledge, because I don't have time to completely do this. You can observe in 3 seconds and understand the behavior style. Experts understand in 3 seconds you can do it. Whether mind is quick or slow to react. Imagine this was an offline auditorium and someone Speaker says, oh, I need a volunteer. So some of you may look at other people who's raising the hand. Some may raise the hand slowly, steadily, and some has raised the hand up. And the person who's very fast, he just walks down to stage. So he's quick to react. His mind is quick to react. Even speech, some people speak loud, some people are very soft spoken, and some people are very eloquent, fluent in speaking. Even from actions animated, the gesture based, some are slow, some are fast, they give the directions so fast, and some are cautious, they reserve, get reserved. From this also you can easily come to know what their behavior style is. Now, analyzing the behavior style is adapting to situations. It's not every day you have to do it, not 24 hours. There are situations when it comes, you need business or you need to give business, you need to understand what their behavior style is. So keep in mind, it is not only for business, it can be for your life. It can be your cousins don't gel with you, your cousins don't connect with you, or maybe sometimes you have a dispute with your spouse. You can easily avoid this. So even in life also you can use it, even in your business you can use it. So these were the days of rotary dial phones. Some of you remember we used to dial phones and talk to people, and we never met them. We need to understand who these people are there. But now it's so easy. We've got smartphones with thousands of contacts. From the profile picture, you can come to know what their behavior style is. From the language they are typing on WhatsApp, you can come to know what their behavior style is. It's so easy. So many people, but you need to understand what type of adaptation you need to do it. And it's become easier to do it, very easy to do it. So about DISC, the modern DISC was created by Dr. William Marston in 1920s. In fact, he was a psychologist. And he said, all people exhibit all four behavioral factors in varying degrees of intensity. It's not about one style. It's all four styles, but in different percentage, different intensity, you do that. So don't think you have a one behavior style. You have all four behavior styles, but different intensity, they opposite. So in fact, some of you are DCs and some of you are members in leadership team. You have gone through Tony Robbins' behavior style profile. So your EDs and your senior DCs know what role you should be given and whether you should be launched or whether you should support because of this behavior style itself. So what's your style? I'm going to take this small exercise. If you have a pen and paper with you, please keep it right now. And you can come to know your behavior style. 85% accuracy is there, not 100% accuracy, but don't worry. We are not going to judge you. I'm not going to ask you what your behavior style is. So what's your style? I'm going to take you through exercise. Please see it carefully. It will be very fast. Don't worry. You don't have to look at, okay, I need time. No, we don't have time. We are already 25 minutes ahead. So let's go through these four different behavior styles. I want you to write down what word resonates you. What word resonates you? So if some type of word resonates like confident, just write down confident. You'll come to know. And these are specialized in category 1, category 2, category 3, category 4. So I'm going to show that how to do that. So I'll just tell you how people are classified. Either people are fast paced and slow paced. Either people are people oriented or task oriented. So that's what people look at it. So this is a category 1. How do you behave? Okay, I'll just read out the words. You write down which resonates you, not me, which resonates you. So category 1, likes position of authority. Okay, takes charge, determined, confident, firm, enterprising, competitive, enjoys challenge, problem solver, action oriented. Now you have to count the number of category 1 words you have got in category 1. So these are almost 10 words, but how much are the max words you got it? And don't get confused, just count the numbers, nothing else. Category 2, are you enthusiastic? Are you adventurous? Are you visionary? Are you motivator? Are you energetic? Are you very verbal? Are you promoter? You promote, keep on promoting people. Are you friendly? Do you mix easily? Do you enjoy popularity? Fun loving? And you like variety? So count the number of words you got in category 2. Category 3, sensitive feelings, loyal, calm, even keel, non demanding, avoid confrontation, enjoys routine, warm and relational, humble, gives in, indecisive, will do without whatever they get it. So count the number of words you got in category 3 out of these 10 words. And I'll go to the last one, category 4. You enjoy instructions, you're accurate, consistent, controlled, reserved, predictable, practical, orderly, factual, conscientious, perfectionist. Count the numbers in category 4. And what's your style? So if you're in category 1, you got maximum words in category 1, maximum numbers in category 1. You are fast paced and task oriented. If your maximum numbers are in category 2, you're fast paced and people oriented. If your numbers are maximum on category 3, you're slow paced and people oriented. And if your numbers are more in category 4, it's slow paced and task oriented. And what are these? In a center, we say they are go-getters, the category 1 people, category 2 people are promoters, category 3 people are nurturers, category 4 people are examiners. So category 1, go-getters, CEOs, HNIs, business tycoons, industrialists, politicians, celebrities, they all come in fast-paced and task-oriented. They want to win, okay? And in category 2, which is promoter, MCs, anchors, motivational trainers, motivational speakers, they all talk show hosts, they all come in fast paced and people oriented. And in nurturer, which is category 3, it's more nurses, doctors, business coaches, counselors, they all come in here. And in category 4, which is examiner, there'll be lot of analysts, scientists, doctors, researchers, lawyers, CAs, they'll all come in category 4. So that's the way categories are split in different terms of behavior style. And I'm going to take you through practical knowledge. So key factors to all 4 styles. One style is not better than other. Don't worry about it. They all have strengths and challenges while networking. There's no perfect blend of the styles. There's no perfect blend. Don't think I should be category 1, I should be category 2. No, don't think about it. And you're wired how you're wired. Be okay with that. One of the psychologists told that it also determines on the blood group. So once you cannot change the blood group, we cannot change the behavior style. So that's the way behavior styles are. But we cannot change, we can adapt. And that's what the knowledge we are going to give it to you. And know that adapting to others is serving them. So adapt to people, serve them, but don't go on the credit. So if someone asks for credit, don't adapt to give them credit also. Money is money, so don't worry about that one. Some of the famous examples, category 1, category 2, category 4. So go-getter, promoter, nurture, examiner, that's the way we take it. And Donald Trump is a great go-getter. He's a business tycoon. He was a president, most powerful person. Oprah Winfrey, the most powerful TV presenter, and she earns money a lot of. Richard Branson, everything he starts is for fun. Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Telecom, Virgin Galactic, he wants to take people to space. Everything he does for fun. Jim Carrey does a lot of fun movies. So even you can come to know from their behavior styles also. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in jail for South Africa. We were not even able to even spend 1 year in sitting at home. He was in jail. Tom Hanks did a movie on the terminal, which is on staying in airport for 28 days or 30 days, something like that. So they are very calm and patient and comfortable in that. Bill Gates, he was a software programmer, but he's the richest person. Warren Buffett, he always invests on analysis. He does complete analysis how the market is going to happen, and then they invest. So it's not any of the category will not be rich. Anyone can be rich. So they have a different way of working on it. Even an actress in Bollywood, Ranveer Singh, is completely colorful. You'll find different way of clothes he wears. Even the movies he does only comedy. So he did the Singham sequel, which was completely comedy as an inspector. Salman Khan does everything perfect, and he sees to the every movie is released on Eid, so he gets a maximum business out of it. He's more of a category 1. which is called go-getter, and Ranveer is more of a category 2, which is promoter. He completely shows himself as a brand. And Akshay Kumar, if you see, he does movies only for the masses, real stories, everything which is like criminal stories, which to show people that what happened in our country. So he's more of a nurturer trying to serve others. And Amir Khan goes into characters so deep that he becomes that character. So he takes one movie in 1 year, doesn't cares about it. So he has his own category 4 examiner behavior style. So he goes deep into research. So golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And I'll give you a simple example of golden rule. It's a 2 to 3 minute video. Please watch it. Please watch this video very well. And this video will tell you why this golden rule works today in this world and how platinum rule can change it to you. Okay, this is our favorite Donald Trump, and I'm playing the video right now.
Nobody knows this stuff better than me.
Nobody knows more about taxes than I do and income than I do.
Nobody knows more about construction than I do.
Nobody knows more about campaign finance than I do.
Nobody knows consultants better than me.
I know more about drones than anybody. Nobody knows much more about technology, this type of technology, certainly, than I do.
Nobody knows more about technology than me.
I know more about technology than anybody. Nobody in the history of this country has ever known so much about infrastructure as Donald Trump. I know the H-1B. I know the H-2B. Nobody knows it better than me.
I know more about ISIS than the generals do, believe me.
Nobody understands the press, but I think I understand them as well as anybody.
I mean, I know these people much better than you do.
I understand things. I comprehend very well, okay? Better than, I think, almost anybody.
And by the way, who knew the other side of the picture better than me? I knew it. Nobody knows more about environmental impact statements than me.
And I think I know more about the environment than most people.
I know a lot about wind. I know a lot about wind.
You know, I know windmills very much. I've studied it better than anybody.
I understand the power of Facebook maybe better than almost anybody.
I know more about renewables than any human being on Earth.
Nobody knows more about polls than me. I know more about courts than any human being on earth.
I understand healthcare now, especially very well. A lot of people don't understand it. I know the angles. I know every angle.
I know more about steelworkers than anybody that's ever run for office.
I know more about golf than Obama knows.
And you know, in the case of Turkey and the Kurds, I could go into a whole story because I understand it, I think, better than most.
And I know all about it. I've known about it for a long time. I know the subject better than anybody.
I know.
This guy talks about, oh, I know Scranton. I know that. Well, I know the places better.
Nobody knows more about banks than I do.
Nobody knows more about trade than me.
Well, obviously, he doesn't know about nuclear weapons. I know more about nuclear weapons than he'll ever know.
You know Russians better than I do, Kevin, okay? I understand the tax laws better than almost anyone.
Who knows more about lawsuits than I do? I'm the king.
I know more about offense and defense than they will ever understand. And nobody even understands it but me. It's called devaluation.
I understand money better than anybody.
I understand the system better than anybody. Nobody knows more about debt than I do.
Nobody knows the game better than me.
I know more about contributions than anybody.
Even the smart guys on Wall Street, and I know all of them, and they are smart.
And who knows more about the word apprentice than Donald Trump?
I understand politicians better than anybody.
Nobody knows politicians better than me. Who knows the other side better than me? Who knows the other side better than me?
I think I know more about the other side than almost anybody.
And I understand the other side. Perhaps I understand it better than anybody else.
I was the fair-haired boy. Nobody knows more about it than me.
I know more than these politicians. These guys don't know anything.
I know a lot. I know more than I'm ever going to tell you.
The truth is, I'm actually a modest person, very modest. It's true.
This is what golden rule is. I am what I am. I will treat the way I am. So I know everything. You cannot challenge them. So if you're meeting any CEOs, business tycoons, industrialists, don't try to show what you know. Just listen to them because they know everything. They may not know, but they know everything. So that's the way golden rule is. But we are talking about the platinum rule. Do unto others as they would like to have you do unto them. So treat the way as they want it. And if you do this, believe me, in BNI, in business world, in life, if you try to do this, you will gain much more better relationships and much more better profit, and you will enjoy the process. There'll be no debates, no disputes, no disagreements. And that's what we're going to talk, how this happens. So what are the basic characteristics of and traits of these behavior styles? So category one is go-getter. They're always hustling around. They are just moving around. They have got some goals to hit. They want to win. They don't like to be lost. They like to win. And they're driven by goals and results. So they are very confident, and you'll find them in a perfect way always. And promoters, they are like loud, they attract people a lot, and they want to keep on attending different events. They want to attend and meet new people. They like to meet new people. They are very positive, and they're excited and upbeat the way they are. Nurturers, they would like to take care of others. They will never say no to people. They're very loyal. So you'll find 15 years old member, 20 years old member in PNI, they're like nurturers. They don't want to leave the organization because they got something from the organization. They want to give back to the organization. An examiner, they go to analysis and paralysis everything. They go into deep research. They will ask you a lot of questions. They are perfectionists, and they're very reserved. They don't want to meet people until there's a work with them, and that's the way they are. So these are different categories: category 1, category 2, category 3, category 4. But these are the way they are. So it is nothing wrong about it. It's nothing wrong about it. Remember, you are a mix of all 4 styles. So maybe the primary must be go-getter, but then you have all 3 different styles. Because Indra Nooyi, who was the CEO of Pepsi Inc., she was dominant lady in office, but when she comes back home, she becomes a nurturer because she has kids. She's got her mother together, and she has a video. If you can go and check in Brute a video about Indra Nooyi, you'll find how she's being interviewed and how she talks about family and business both. So look at these appearances. They do the perfect makeup. So if you find a lady with perfect makeup and silver jewelry or golden jewelry, understand they're like a go-getter. They're achievers. Even look at this, these are our CEO, the standing posture, the red colored tie will also let you know these are go-getters. This is a friend of mine, even Bharat knows, Frederick Malsi from Germany, BNIED. He's got a natural smile. So you can find people with natural smile. They're like promoters. And one way you can come to know from even socks, colorful socks. They're wearing colorful socks. They are more of promoters. They like fun. They are more upbeat. Some of the strengths they have while networking, go-getters are very specific to the point. They will meet only successful people. They'll not meet everyone. That's the reason sometimes we feel neglected, ignored, and we get upset why this person is not looking at us, because they don't find you as successful and they want to meet only successful people. Promoters like positive talks only, and they will talk only positive, nothing negative, no criticization, no complaint, nothing. And nurturers will always look at, when they're networking, whether the other person is comfortable standing with them or talking to them. Examiner is completely reserved. He only will think that his task can be much more better completed. So that's a strength while they network. And we this is just the basics of Ascender Pro. We go through a different modules in Ascender Pro, which is a 12-week process. So who are your top 12 referral sources? If you get your top 12 referral sources right now, write down your name, and you'll come to know their behavior style immediately when you're going through this webinar. So how to approach whenever you meet go-getter, be confident and high assuredness. You have to show them as a successful person. And when you approach promoter, be always smiling and be in a fun mood, casual mood, not diplomatic or not formal mood. And when you meet nurturer, listen to them. They like people listening to them. And when you meet examiner, talk about only work, what they're doing. They will love it. So this is actually a video about birds, parrot, and in parrot also you can find different behavior style. It's a 2-minute video. I can play it. I have time. So you can come to know how parrots also behave.
Come on, Ollie. Let's do better than this. You know I can be found living all alone, hanging on around. Oh, please, please, telephone. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Yo, baby, I made you mad. Something I might have said. You took all around. Oh, the future looks bright instead. Don't be cruel
So this is what happens when you go to a marriage ceremony or wedding parties or maybe birthday parties. The music has started. Some people dance a lot and some people ignore you. Some people go on the side. They don't want to dance. And we try to stress them to come to stage. And this is what happens in parrots also, birds also. So this is like a promoter and examiner. Examiner says, I don't care. I don't want to come in the center of the hall. But promoter is all enjoying his fun. You know, he wants to dance. He wants to enjoy. So this is what happens. So whenever you go to a function next time and some people don't dance, they want to sit aside and talk about business only. Understand, they're like examiners. And whoever starts dancing first and dance in his own flow is like a promoter, more of fun purpose. So just to show the example how this happens. Okay, what motivates you and what motivates visitors to come to your event? That is also a big challenge. So when we invite visitors, visitors don't come in. It takes a lot of time to invite them. So if you tell them, if the visitor is a go-getter, if you tell them we have the most successful person in the chapter, he has did 10 crores of business, 50 crores of business, and he wants to do more, he can help you also. Go-getter will come in the meeting next day and want to meet that guy only. If you tell promoter, whatever venue you meet in, and whatever people who are there who are like fun-oriented people and they like to talk in a great way, positive way, promoters will come to your meeting. And if you talk about nurturer, if you want to invite nurturer to event and you tell them, you can help these 3-4 categories if you come to my meeting, and they will be ready to come to your meeting. They will never say no. An examiner is working on some work and you tell them, if you come to my meeting and meet this member who can help you to simplify your work much better, they'll come for the meeting. So that's the way they are motivated to come in event, else they will never come for the event. Everyone is choosy on attending events. So sometimes we struggle to get people to the BNI meeting as visitor. There's a way you can invite. Not even BNI meeting, your family function, you got different event, you can just invite them by their behavior styles. How to adapt and network. This is the biggest challenge we have it right now. So how do we introduce ourselves? So hello, my name is, for go-getters, you have to tell the full name. Hello, my name is Bharat Jethani, not Bharat. If you tell half name, they'll get upset. They'll ask you, what's your full name? So always tell full name when you meet an achiever, when you meet a big time celebrity or politician. My name is Bharat Jethani, my name is Bharat Daga, my name is Sanjana Shah. That's the way you need to introduce. For promoters, be casual. You can even cut your name, the nickname, Tony, Rob, Bobby, some other's name, or you can say, my name is Bharat, people call me Brad. That's the way promoters get introduced. For nurturers, they don't even tell the name. So they forget to ask the name also, they forget to tell the names also, because they keep low profile and they don't want credit about the names also. And for examiners, you have to be very specific with the name and with that qualification, because they are like PhD, masters, IAS, IPS, these all people will be like an examiner part. So this is one way to adapt and network with them. Say, what if I don't tell my full name to go-getter? Go-getter may not continue conversion and we'll go to other person. So you cannot miss a conversion. So you have to completely tell them full name. So hello, my name is, that also makes a big difference. No matter they meet you, the way you introduce yourself, that also makes a difference in conversion. Coming back to the classification, if you are very fast-paced and task-oriented, you're a go-getter. You're very fast-paced and people-oriented, you're a promoter. You're slow-paced and people-oriented, you're a nurturer. And you're slow-paced and task-oriented, you're examiner. Now, biggest challenge here is why divorce happens, why partnership splits. When you meet a person exactly opposite you, a go-getter and nurturer, both are exactly opposite. Fast-paced, task-oriented, slow-paced, people-oriented. If you don't put on paper what roles and responsibilities you want to take it as partner, the partnership may split. Because a fast-paced person cannot handle the patience of slow-paced. A task-oriented person cannot see the people-oriented person. So you have to put on paper what's your role and responsibility. In fact, the same thing happens for promoter and examiner. So you have to put on paper. Even divorces happen because husband and wife have got different extreme behavior styles. But if they come to know about this behavior style, they can adjust to the life, they can adapt to the life also. So purpose of today was to learn about your own behavior style, and you will able to identify basic behavioral tendencies, and you understand how to interact. So I put in mix of this, but I got something more to show. Can you just put down names of your people so you can come to know what behavior style they have it. Next step is should be sure to download the chat box and use the platinum rule in your life. It'll help you stay immersed, continue learning, and schedule next stop call with the team if you want to get connected with me. So this was like a mix of architects, 15 architects in an architect firm. When we did it, every architect had a different behavior style, and they gave a testimonial based on that. Different testimonials, different way. So this is like a promoter. If you find a fashion designer in his own style, is more of a promoter behavior style, and they use these type of colors. I believe I got 4 minutes. So colorful socks. This is my colleague Tiffany Kellogg. She wears different colorful socks. 300 pairs of socks she has got it, and she has written a book, Socks to Success, and she has got clients through this passion. This is my friend. He's a DC also in Mumbai. His name is Samir Talpade. He himself is a brand more than his company called Bread Spreads even. So that's the way promoters promote themselves. This Twitter CEO, Jack Dorsey, he always talks about books like Score Takes Care, Checklist Manifesto. He's an examiner, more of doing something. He's created a platform, Twitter, for celebrities and politicians and everything, not for him. When people say, okay, how to climb stairs, and you find these instructions in buildings and everything, the process it will, these are examiners. They will give clear instruction how to go at. And if someone asks, okay, let's meet for a cup of coffee, understand they are nurturers. So I'm giving you simple clues to understand the behavior style. There are a lot of videos on my YouTube link, and you can even schedule a free consultation if you want to know more. You can connect with me on LinkedIn. I regularly post on LinkedIn twice or thrice in a week, and one or two videos will come on my YouTube link about the information about the education only. This is a free ebook. So if you want to put down your email ID, I will send you the free ebook, which is 16 ways to build a better business relationship. And this will help you in BNI and business also. These are different relationship builders. You'll enjoy doing it. I'll send you the ebook on your email the moment you put on the chat. I'll download the chat later. And I'll play a simple video. It's based on life. Don't miss it. It's a wonderful video. It's maybe 2 minute, 1 minute 15 seconds. Don't just leave the room. This will give you good realization how you can be happy in your life much better. Moment COVID start, I play this video to keep people positive, and this is the toughest phase of life. People have gone through it, but we have to be more positive, and we have to see the brighter side of the life and business. So I always believe in this quote from Maya. I learned that people will forget what you said. I learned people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So you're in a business networking platform where you can make much more better people feel comfortable and enjoy the relationships. People will never forget you in your lifetime. So if you got a bulb on movement, just type on the chat, what did you learn today and what you're going to apply. I'm at the end of the session. Thank you very much. It's 10:50 and I was given 15 minutes to talk about it. I'll be back to the room.
Thank you so much, Bharatji. That was super informative for every business owner. One question that I have on behalf of everybody
Yes.
is it that one person will have multiple behavioral styles? Is it possible, or each one has only one?
Yeah, I said in the start also it's mix of four behavior styles, but it may happen the primary behavior style can be go-getter, promoter, nurturer, or examiner. So 60% may be that and 40% mix of that, or 50% of that and 50% mix of that. So that happens when you go through proper assessment in the workshop. You come to know what different behavior styles you have it and which is the primary behavior style you have it.
Brilliant. It
Yeah.
was just a common question. However, I would personally would like to vouch for this entire concept that was taught. For
Yes.
every business owner, it's very important. It used to say, initially people used to say that, you talk and people understand, but today you talk only that language what opposite person understands.
Yes. Yes.
So my personal experience was even in BNI when I used to speak to examiners and say, "Yes, the region is going amazing. We are doing wonderful." These
Yes.
numbers, these things they don't understand. As soon as I say the region is doing great with 1,500 members, we
Yes.
are performing better with increase of retention from 70% to 75%.
Yes.
That's when examiners really understand because they understand numbers. So it became so much easier for me itself to speak to my higher authorities,
Yes.
understanding what behavioral styles they are.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were a nurturer, they would understand a language. If they are an examiner, they would understand the other language. So it's just about packaging the same thing in different ways, only by understanding the opposite person.
Yes.
I love the session completely. I love the short forms that promoters like. A lot of people, hi, they start saying, "Hi, I'm Brat." They don't say I'm Bharat. They just introduce themselves as "Hi, I'm Brat."
Because they are
So
the
that
fans. They are themselves
exactly.
fans. So
They
that's
love being called by their pet names. So
by the
if
way,
anybody has a
yeah.
question, yes, Bharat.
There's nothing good, nothing bad, no positive, no negative. You are as you are. So don't believe that, oh, I'm not like this, I'm not like that. Everyone has got their own strengths and challenges. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah,
So
I'm ready to take any questions if time permits.
quickly, if we can have at least one question from the audience, at least in the room, if you have anything you would like to ask Ashray, Usher, unmuted. Anybody else who would like to ask? Good opportunity to learn from the horse's mouth. So let me tell you, every person who has done a TTT of this, like how Bharaji has done, they can actually judge you in 7 seconds.
Yeah.
By the time you enter the room and walk towards them, they already know how to talk to you. That's the beauty of understanding behavioral styles.
So when I did this revision, Dawn Lyons was standing at the door, and within 3 seconds, she will tell, okay, what behavior style you are. That's the way.
Oh my
Yeah. It's not to manipulate, it's just to adapt. Yeah,
God.
Abhay, I can see your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Bharat. It was an extremely brilliant session. And my question is like, when we have something already, occurring to the people, like example to my staff or what in the business, कि ये बंदा ऐसा ही है, इसके साथ तो ऐसा काम करना पड़ेगा. So then how the behavior, like, because I already have a mechanical, setup. मैं मतलब मुझे मालूम है फिर भी वो गलती होती है. So how I can like do this thing in networking, like
Yeah.
when I know already the people and I want to avoid somewhere and I want to connect somewhere, but then some people also ignore me like this. Hope you got my question.
Got it, Abhay. So the biggest thing is we are very judgmental and we take it in negative way. We don't take it in positive way. So we have to just
Yes.
reverse it. So when you say, oh, this guy is very arrogant, I don't know how to talk to him. But it's not about arrogance. It's about the confidence and assuredness he's got when he speaks. And your confidence is low compared to that person. And we take it as arrogance. We take it as a negative way. We should take it as positive way and we should adapt to that. Of course, I can't give you knowledge complete in 50 minutes. We have a 4 workshop. So you have to adapt to them. You have to be more positive. So lazy. I mean, nurturers examiners are being told he's very lazy. He's not lazy. Nurturer is not lazy. Nurturer is keeping his work aside and doing work for someone else because he wants to make other people happy. So they're not lazy. They are geared as such. They are wired as such. They will keep their work aside and they will do work for other people. The moment they start saying no, nurturers, they will become go-getters. I mean, they will adapt to become go-getters. So we have to be more looking at people as positive than negative, and we don't have to be judgmental. The moment you stop judgmental, you'll find a lot of connections happening on its own.
Yeah, got that. Yeah, I very thank you very much, Bharat. So don't be judgmental. And
Yes.
when there is an opposite side of person, like you, as you said, like somebody is very fast paced
Yeah.
and somebody is very slow, then
Yes.
how we can work with them?
So if I find a fast-paced person coming in front of me, and he's a very well-dressed, impeccably dressed, no error in their wearing, maybe the hairstyle, I'll go and speak to him confidently, and I'll introduce myself with full name only, with a crushy handshake, confident handshake. If you do that, then they will find you more successful and start talking about themselves, and you have to listen to them. Okay, so there's a lot of things in that. In this education is huge. I mean, I can't cover right
Yeah,
now. But
definitely looking
that's the way
forward.
adoption
Yeah,
happens. Yeah, yeah.
thank you, thank you,
It's just a glimpse of what I gave you right now.
Thank you so
thank
much,
you,
Bharat.
Bharat.
And that's
Thank you.
reason Bharat, Sanjana, and these guys are so successful in being ED, because they know how to manage these entrepreneurs in different behavior styles, and they know how to get them roles in different behavior styles. Yeah.
Time and again, I would say I have done this particular course with Max Srinivasan, and this is what changed my life. My
Yes.
entire approach to run BNI really changed. So it was a superb experience. Thank you so much, Bharatji, for being
Thank
with
you.
us. Everybody, please reach out to him. He has shared his contact details. You can always reach out to him to know more about all of this about behavioral styles and how to have an amazing business and a spectacular life. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining. This is Connect X 21. We are here to collaborate, co-create, and celebrate. So looking forward for many more sessions coming our way throughout the day. Stay tuned to Connect X 21, and you will see about 20 more business sessions happening like these, speaker sessions happening like this for our businesses. So looking forward to Connect Forward. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Thank you,
Thank you,
Bharatji.
Bharat, for being here.
Thank you. Thank you, Bharat. Thank
Bharat
you.
Daga, if you would like to add something at this point in
No,
time.
thank you, Bharat, for being here. That's all I came back to say. I was just roaming around rooms trying to make sure that everything. Vikrant, your session is next. What the hell are you doing in this room? I'm wondering. Just
Bharat, it is at 12 noon. One more hour to go.
One more.
अच्छा बीच में 1 घंटा का गैप है क्या ये
We
नहीं
have
मालूम
1
था
hour
मैं
gap.
सोचा
We have 1 hour gap. Yes.
ओह
But
ग्रेट
how would
आई
I
थॉट इट
mess
वाज
up the
बैक टू बैक
time?
सो आई वाज लाइक मैं उधर जाके बैठा हुआ हूँ साला विक्रांत की तरह आया नहीं
1 hour gap. Our next session is from 12 to 1.
Great. So we could have extended these sessions. अगर भरत को पकड़ा है जेठानी को, you could have made him sit for another 20 minutes. Keep asking him. Don't let him go. You will never get him again. Otherwise, जल्दी से.
Okay,
If Bharat has time, then
हाँ?
can have some question round session right now for some time.
I'm not able to download the chat. I don't know why. So
I have already sent you all the emails. I typed them personally
okay,
and sent
great.
you all the emails.
Thank you, Sanjana.
What do you think Bharat is as a behavior style? Have they answered that, Bharat?
Promoter.
Promoter.
I think he's a nurturer.
Nurturer. Good one. Good.
And Bharat Daga, he's an examiner, I guess. Oh, go-getter. He's a go-getter. Sorry, go-getter.
Go-getter, examiner. Okay. Wow. Yeah. And Vikrant is beer drinker? No, I'm sorry. Whatever you're drinking in a beer mug.
He's having his afresh now. Health.
Yeah. Good. So, Bharat, maybe you can help them. You
Yeah,
have analyzed most people here.
So yeah, Bharat is Bharat Daga. So we don't have to be, very much analyzing a lot of things, but we can adapt. So Bharat is, a lot of people say he's more of examiner. Event like this, still he's got a white beard and he's not removed beard. If he was a go-getter, he should be perfect shaved and much more better. So he's more of an examiner nurturer, what I've seen. I may be wrong, but examiner nurturer is what I've seen him behaving. And Vikrant, you can see, is more of a promoter, live fit, health, wellness, and happiness. So happiness comes in promoters a lot. So that's a way, I mean, it's not to judge people. It's when you talk and when you think I need to understand this person, then guess it. It's not 24 hours I'll do keep on guessing about this. Yeah. So as you have raised your hand.
Thanks, Bharat.
Yeah, good morning.
Sorry to cut you.
Sorry.
So basically, I did marks. So number 2 was the maximum. Category 2 was the maximum hits for me. So yes, that's how it worked for me. Thanks.
Yeah, so as you are there.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you. Overall, you want us to adapt to surrounding people and get along fast instead of trying to be changing your from promoter to go-getter. You should adapt and work with a go-getter. That is what you wanted to tell us. Right?
This was changing ourselves very hard.
Correct. Yeah.
And you cannot change others.
Yes.
We can adapt for short time. So I'll tell you, even drivers or even the security guys or even the peon who run the organization, sabko kuch chahiye, sometimes they get upset and leave their jobs. And he said, we are paying so much, then also they leave the jobs. We don't adapt to them. We don't respect them, or we don't talk the way they want to talk.
Okay.
And then we say, क्या गलत हो गया यार, मैं तो बहुत अच्छा पगार दे रहा हूँ, सब कुछ कर रहा हूँ, तो भी छोड़ के चले गया. This is all about behavior. You need to adapt to people on a short situations, you know, and just go back to your normal behavior, what you are. You cannot change completely. Cannot change. You cannot change others also.
I think that's how he started.
Only thing I have seen,
change ही नहीं करना है.
only thing I have seen a lot of gentlemen adapting to their wives. So कुछ हो नहीं जाए लफड़ा. That's natural way they adapt.
So just for an addition, Bharatji, when we did this event in Hyderabad, there were so many business owners, so theek hai, but those business owners, when they went back home,
yes,
they said, I got messages saying, I finally understand my wife.
Yes.
I got so many such messages that at least now we are able to talk to each other and understand ki, okay, this is what she expects from me. This is what she doesn't. So it makes life so much
I
easier.
have success stories in my workshop. 2 people came in from the same chapter and got married later because they could easily judge each other much better and they got connecting. And they said the seeds of the workshop foundation was in your workshop. That's what they told me in their marriage. Even 2 veterinary doctors, they are couple doctors, they came in. Wife was examiner, husband was promoter, and they used to keep on fighting because husband wanted to go to malls and movies. Wife says, nahi, ghar pe kaam hai. But after the workshop, they understood we had to adjust to each other. So this workshop has changed a lot of people's lives also. In fact, we did in Pune with Bharat. Bharat knows someone cried at the end of the workshop, how things have changed in their life. And, you know, there's a testimony from a person who gave it. So things have changed. This is not only for business, it's also for life.
Sanjana, we get to know the other person much better. That doesn't make us love the other person any much better, but still, that's the fact of life. In fact, you come to know shit. So be careful. No, I'm telling you, it's
about love. I said communicate better.
Yeah.
So I'm writing a book on ABCD of people, wherein what sentences and what the way they speak, you can come to know their behavior style.
Hey, you were going to get an e-book. You were going to get. Where's the e-book?
Yeah, so I'll send it on email, right? It is not a download link. I'm sending
it.
He asked for an email address.
Yeah, if you are not put down your email ID, please put in so I can send it on email.
Done.
It's an ebook on 16 relationship builders. Okay.
But how will you get all these email IDs? Because you won't be able to save it.
That's what Sanjana is helping me, right? Sanjana, are you helping me?
I already sent, if you check your WhatsApp, सारे email IDs type करके भेज दिए मैंने.
The new ones.
The new ones also.
Bharat doesn't want to miss out.
Yeah. फिर
Bharat, Vishal and Poonam has put it on.
एक भी miss नहीं होगा.
Great. And all the people in the auditorium, उनका क्या होगा, संजना? जो auditorium से देख रहे हैं, उनको नहीं.
If they have put up in the chat box, that chat will also come to us, but it will take some time. पर वो chat भी आ जाएगा.
तो वो actually whiteboard पे भारत का email ही डाल दो ना कि सब भारत का email flood कर दे.
Yes.
Bharat, you can do that.
I can.
Please send it.
Yes.
Spamming हो जाएगा. बहुत जल्द मिलेगा. बहुत mail आ जाएगी.
हाँ तो good ना. Bharat doesn't mind it. Bharat loves emails.
So that will show the power of ConnectX. Right, Bharat?
मेल सर्वर चाहिए.
Suhas, I know where you're coming to. Any more questions for me? I'm open to it.
Yes, thank you, Bharat. Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bharat. I think you've given us clearly the idea. The idea is not to judge people, it's to know people through this better so that you can develop a better relationship with them. I think, thank you so much. I think that's the main feeling behind it. Thank you. Yes. Yes, Sanjana.
So I believe no questions. So they're happy.
Yes. So please do visit our stalls also. Bharat, you and your friends and your Sentive community, we'd love for them to come and see. We have got 800 exhibitors. I'm sure they can find someone to collaborate with.
Yes, they're registered for ConnectX and they will be
and including Vikrant over here has also got a stall in this room. So there are lots of people who've got stalls over here whom they can connect with. Anybody else having a stall over here, please invite Bharat to visit your stall so that otherwise he wouldn't come.
No, I can go anywhere.
There are 800, so you better give your stall number to him so that he visits you. See, it's stall 63, Vanesh.
He has written his email ID. Please email him. That'll be great.
Stall 648, Vikrant. See, there is. So please do visit and get business owners also there. Okay, superb.
Yeah.
So this goes to all the audience?
Yes.
Everybody who's watching us right now.
Everybody's seeing. Yeah, and Poonam's got 631 over here.
So all are starting with 663, 648.
No, by chance there must be others for all you know. I believe if there are 700 plus over there. Bharat, your email went halfway. Pura nahi aaya. Prantik has got 636. Yeah, it seems like everybody's got a sixer over here.
Yeah.
I mean, starting with 6.
Psychogeometrics. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yes. And Prantik's got a session also on psychogeometrics.
Nice. What time is it?
Prantik, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
When is your session?
My session is at 4 p.m.
Today, 4 p.m.
Yeah, today, 4 p.m. Auditorium 1.
Same auditorium like this, yeah.
Same as this one.
I'll be there at 4 p.m. for sure.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Perfect. So this will go to everybody. Now everybody can see it. Please see it and note it down. Thank you.
I think this is the biggest ever conclave you did for BNI. You all guys. How many registrations? 7,000, 8,000?
Okay.
Sanjana is the head.
We've crossed 15,000 registrations with close to 1,000 stalls.
That's great.
And yesterday itself, there was some technical error, but kafi stall owners they've got the data of the people who have visited their stalls. So by first half, we had people who were saying, I have 100 people who have visited my stall, 120 people who have visited my stall.
Yeah.
So like I visited a couple of stalls and it was so wonderful to see them write a message to me saying, thank you so much for visiting my stall. Please visit again.
Yeah.
And my details. So it was wonderful how people are interacting because they get the database of the people who are actually interested in knowing about them.
Great.
It's I think thanks to COVID, we have forgotten boundaries.
Yeah.
The world boundaries have opened.
Zoom is a boon for everyone, I'll tell you. Zoom has become a boon, and that says in their shares went 300x.
But that was interesting, huh? How who would have gone to Zoom? I mean, offline and online faster. Your idea of extroverts and introverts, makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
That's why people like me love Zooming instead of actually going up. That's another thing. I'm lazy.
When the COVID started, I was a Zoom master. I taught at least 10 people how to use Zoom.
You are an introvert. You are a forced extrovert. That is true. Yeah. A lot of us. In fact, if you ask me, 70% of all executive directors of BNI are forced extroverts, and they seem as if to others they just seem as if they're extroverts.
Yeah.
Yes, I know, Sanjana. I know, Sanjana.
100%
Otherwise, we
one
are
of
just people
them.
who go into our shells and want to stay there. Yeah.
100%.
So
So
what do
that
you
is
think?
it's a myth that executive directors are outgoing and they are extroverts,
So big
which
question,
we have to perpetuate.
a big question to all of you. What is Ivan Meisner's behavior style?
Examiner.
Yeah. And that's the reason he made such a wonderful structure that is existing for so many years. But he's a forced extrovert when he comes to BNI meeting, where this conferences and everything, and he, speaks in front of thousands of people. So that's what he
So,
said. Yeah.
Bharat
One,
sir,
go ahead.
Yes.
can I speak?
Yes.
Bharat sir, uh, I just saw your PPT and then I was out of the network.
Okay.
So if I can pick out 3 or 4 qualities from first category and then 2 or 3 category qualities from the second category,
Yeah.
then how does I know which is my actual category?
So maximum number which came in is your topmost category. That is a prior, there's a high intensity in that category. That doesn't mean the other 3 are not there. It's mix of all 4, but maximum numbers in that is your prior category. So that's the topmost way you will behave. So you got more numbers in category 1. So you're more of a go-getter and then promoter, nurturer, examiner also. It's not like the other previous styles will not be there in you. It's all mix. But the maximum time you'll behave will be more of go-getters. And it is not about judging yourself. This was just an example I gave you how to understand the behavior styles. It's all about adapting to situations. So I'll give you a simple situation. In Bombay, it is the scenarios change. Whenever you get a traffic cop in front of you, what do? There are different situations, right? Either you
Yeah.
tell him, I know. So in Delhi, the people will call directly, I know this minister, speak to him, right?
Uh-huh.
So in Bombay, if people don't have time, they'll just pay the fine or they'll give 50 rupees and just go off. And some people who got time and they will say, I'm not wrong, they will keep on debating them. So that's the way we adapt, because there's a fear of law also. So naturally we adapt when there's a fear. In business, we don't fear anyone. We say we are what we are. We don't want to change. We will work the way we want to work. But if you change slightly according to people and adapt to them, things may be much more easier. You will save time, you will earn more money, you will earn more relationships. That's the way it makes a difference. So we are not telling you to change completely. Change for good, for short time. Because change is very hard. In your daily habits also, you don't change yourself so easily. If you tell to do exercise, you'll do exercise for 3 days and 4 days you're stop going to gym also. So it's very hard to change yourself when your routine also. So you're talking about the business, we're talking about interacting with people. So adapt for short time to save your time, money, and resources. I think Sanjana Bharat had gone mute and to the other auditorium. If you have any questions, it's good.
It's just Bharat, what happens is there's lots of things which keep piling up on other groups and things happening. So I had to disappear to take care of another this thing. And Sanjana, I'm sure, got it elevated to her because I'm clear about that. मुझे नहीं मालूम, दूसरों को पूछो. So you can tell my style with another this thing also. Conveniently, it becomes I don't care when I don't want to work. So that way. Great. I think let's take a break from here. Let's go visit the stalls. Let's encourage our stall owners because that's the break in between. We have to encourage our stall owners. So
Thank
let's
you.
go and visit the stalls over here so that we can. You never know. There might be an opportunity for you for starting something in your city. So for all of you, come to all the Pune stalls. You'll definitely get an opportunity to start something in your city. Here's my pitch for all you Pune people. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you
Bye.
all.
Thank you. Thank you once again, Bharat. Thank you so much for your time on Saturday morning. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Bharat.
Bye. Thank you. I'll see you, Vikrant.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, Suhas.
Hi. Bye. Thank you.
Hi, Pushpinder. Request BNI Hyderabad to make Pushpinder the co-host. Request this ID to please make Pushpinder the co-host. Me as co-host, I'm unable to make him the co-host.
Hi Sanjana ji, you are looking
Hi,
very tired.
I'm exhausted. अभी तो 1.5 दिन ही हुआ है और 1.5 दिन निकालना है. Anyways, please make him host. We are live on YouTube. Uh, BNI Hyderabad host. Please make Pushpinder ji the co-host. Perfect. Please go ahead. You can start admitting people and taking it forward. Thank you so much, host.
Happy morning, everyone. How are you,
Happy
Sushil ji?
morning.
Deepa ji, how are you?
Great, great. Thank you.
Okay, so guys, we are all live on YouTube as of now. And Sushil ji, I would recommend, please, if you can, rename yourself. So, Deepa ji, you are from which region?
I'm from Hyderabad West.
Okay, wonderful.
Again, I would request BNI Hyderabad, the host, to please make Sushil the co-host. Coach Sushil the co-host.
Sushil ji, once you get the co-host rights, please let us know with the thumbs up or,
Good morning, Sanjana. Good to see you.
Very good morning, Sushil. Very happy to see you. You have a
Same
new
here.
look post-lockdown.
Yes,
Very nice.
perfectly right.
Good morning, Sanjana ma'am.
Good morning, Deepa. So we will be starting this session with Coach Sushil. He's one of the trainers and the speakers for today. We will start in next 5 minutes. Till then, request everybody to please stay tuned. We have PD with us, Pushpinder, who will take us through this entire session. And once again, I request the host to please make Coach Sushil the co-host.
Sanjana ji, as we are live on YouTube, do we need to record this session also once we start?
Yes, please put it on
Okay,
record as soon as we start.
perfect. Once I start reading the bio sheet or the profile, I'll start the recording.
पीडी ये लॉकडाउन 2 बहुत कुछ सिखाएगा, आईटी अपग्रेड करवाएगा हमें.
Sushil ji, you'll be surprised to know we have a lot of very good IT vendors in BNI. In fact, a couple of them from Jaipur are part of every session. So don't worry, अगर आपको दिक्कत आती है, we have some amazing IT experts. I can give you a couple of referrals right now.
Right. Great. For me, it was more of a knowledge upgradation that we were not so much used to of using all these platforms.
We never thought, sir, absolutely, we never thought that we'll be using, Zoom or what is Zoom. And, in fact, I used to think that, what is the basic use of a webcam, hardly, couple of times a year. But in lockdown, nothing has been more beneficial, than the webcam.
Exactly. Share with me the background so that I could use the same background PD if possible. Should I?
Sir, kar dete, but your awards will not be visible then.
Okay, so you think it's fine enough?
It's up to you. I'll share the background also with you. Don't worry. Just give me a second.
Right. Good. Deepa Jalan. For me, what would be recommended? The actual background or the ConnectX one? Or should I also be switching from one to another?
If you're asking me, we can go with the theme right now. It will be more
Yes.
family-like.
Exactly.
Shared with you.
Kindly WhatsApp me, PD.
Done, sir, done. Please check.
Got it.
ENI is nothing but a family sort of feeling, right? So
Yes.
So, Deepaji, this is what Sushil is trying to convey, through the awards.
yeah. Yes.
Amazing awards and, testimonials from BNI members across the region. And he's from my region, so I can vouch for the kind of, credibility and dedication Sushil ji has.
Oh.
Wow. Good.
Wow.
कितना चेंज हो जाता है ना just with a small change. ये मैट फिनिश होना चाहिए ना, ग्लॉसी है.
फिनिश मैट ही है. देखिए, मेरा मैट फिनिश है, बट सेम बैज आपका ज्यादा चमकता है, हमारा कम चमकता है. आई डोंट नो व्हाई.
ठीक है. पता लग रहा है 2 दिन से आप कनेक्टेक्स में हैं, तो अमूल कुछ ज्यादा हो गया.
Sushil ji, the kind of company we have, Sanjana ji, you, Deepa ji, Team Hyderabad, Priyank, Akshay, so it rubs off.
Yes, good.
And as we are all told in BNI, we are some of 5 people we spend most of our time with.
Yes.
अब आप लोगों से इतना तो सीखेंगे सर.
Is my screen visible now?
जी.
So we are already live.
We are
Yes,
live
we
on
are,
YouTube.
and I request PD to please take it forward.
Done. Okay, welcome everyone to the wonderful session by Coach Sushil Arora. So we will be starting within the next minute. So there are a couple of members who are joining in. Sushil ji, are you sharing your screen or?
Do you want to share the profile first, and then I can go ahead? Not an issue.
Perfect. Give me a second. I'll share the profile first.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So, welcome to ConnectX powered by Coco. Hi. Welcome to the amazing speaker session by Coach Sushil Arora. So, this session today would be on team building. But let me introduce the fellow, the person, the gentleman who is going to deliver the session. So, as Sushilji says that the hard days are what makes you stronger. So, welcome. Sushil ji. So Sushil ji is a leading keynote and motivational speaker. His topics include artificial intelligence, business change, motivation, leadership development, self-learning, and more. He delivers inspirational and strategic power-packed talks and workshops during corporate conferences, annual meets, dealer meets, and other corporate events. He does a lot of team building workshops, then motivational talks over power yoga, laughter yoga, aqua yoga, custom workshops, trainings. He has won numerous awards and recognition. So some of the clients, Coach Sushil Arora works are KM Cycle Parts, Tele, MSME, the government initiative, HDFC Bank, Racket Bankaiser, Indian Overseas Bank, the SME Initiative of India, Gabe, GTB, Windab, Godoni, Pukhraj, A Hotel, Chandigarh Universities, and much more. So amazing, Sushilji. And then, why Sushilji? Because Coach Sushil Arora has customer-centric approach, fun-filled games and activities for everyone, interactive with a fine sense of humor. He is very learned, and has seasons faculty with him. Live improvisation during delivery, which we will see today also. And then global clientele, he is active throughout the world, doing amazing sessions worldwide. Then strong online and social media presence. And you, my dear friends, get value for money when you get Sushil Arora for one of your events. And then he has a plethora of services and best Google ranking, so which speaks a lot about Coach Sushil Arora's credibility. And a couple of minutes earlier, Coach Sushil Arora, he was discussing about change. So change to change the results during time of change. Over to you, Coach Sushil Arora.
Thank you very much. It was really a great elaborative shared. Thank you very much. And I still remember the experience when I was there at AMSO. They also make sure that the product packaging matters a lot. So you have really introduced me very well. My hearty sincere thanks to you for such a nice introduction. Really. So today's session would be, yes, everybody amongst us is a businessman. Every BNI member has to be a businessman and an entrepreneur. And how to work the best, how to have the maximum from our teams. That is what we'll be sharing today. What is the one question which comes to you in your mind, PD, when we talk about the team?
Collaborative efforts, how to grow business, how to take care of my team, and how can we make our teams happy?
What makes it that much tough? आपको इतना मुश्किल क्यों लगता है कि to create happy teams?
I don't know, Sushilji. Human psyche. I think it takes a lot of effort, and it is really difficult to have a happy team or make everyone in your team happy.
Okay. Right. So for me, I believe it's not that tough. I'll be sharing simple three tools to keep your teams happy. Before that, a small introduction about myself. That has been really the journey till now. Is the voice audible? I hope so.
No, Sushilji.
Okay.
The screen is not visible. Please share the screen.
As yesterday we tried the same things, so today also the same challenges, because I am sharing the PowerPoint and not my screen sharing. So that was
Absolutely.
the reason.
So right, Sushilji, we are all learning, these new tricks and things.
Exactly. So, yes, PD.
Wow. So, right from the land of five rivers, Punjab, the perfect Bhangra beat for everyone. So, Sushil ji, अभी आप हमें हाई भी दे रहे हैं, मूड भी बना दिया, भांगड़ा पे भी लेके आ गए. अब नेक्स्ट क्या करने वाले हैं?
Thank you very much, PD. Once again, salutes to all the organizers of the first Connected team. They have created such a great platform for everybody to network, to collaborate, to co-create, and then really celebrate in their businesses. So my salutes to you for being here and supporting me in this session. And special thanks to, a special grand salute to Sanjana Shah, Siddharth Garodia, and our EDV, not to be missed, Ms. Shivani Gupta. So all salutes to all of you. You have done a great job. It's really, we can't start our session without acknowledging you all. So really, thank you, BNI, for such a great platform. Our grand salutes to you. Okay, here we start with the first tip of the day. My first way of creating the celebrating, creating happy teams comes with as same as what the theme of the this whole Connect is co-create and celebrate. Before that, we need to collaborate. Collaboration के लिए सबसे पहले हमें एक चीज का ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा. So let me share my screen. How do I share my screen? How do I share my screen, boss?
So you are co-host, Sushilji. So
it is giving me the option to share whiteboard as PowerPoint, or there is no option to share my screen. Why so? Can somebody guide me?
It'll be great if you can share the PowerPoint itself directly.
Okay, right.
Whatever you want to share, just minimize it and keep it on your, open it and keep it so that it can give you as an option. Yeah.
So, okay, done. So before we start, I request all of you, since you're all businessmen, you could have great experience और आपने बहुत अच्छी teams के साथ already काम किया होगा, but I'm sure that within next 30 to 40 minutes, you will have so many new, ways of thinking at the looking at the things. For that, you need to just wear the student hat and remove the businessman hat for next 30 minutes only. The rule number 1, what do you say? I think you already know this. 20th century, everybody used to compete with each other. It is all perfect competition. But in 21st century, why do we say it is all about collaborations? आपने वो आप हम सब स्कूल गए थे और वो एक कछुए वाली स्टोरी होती थी पीडी, उसकी मॉरल ऑफ द स्टोरी क्या थी?
Slow and steady wins the race.
Slow and steady wins the race. लेकिन वो तो 20th सेंचुरी था, तो 21st सेंचुरी में रैबिट ने क्या किया? 21st सेंचुरी में कौन जीतेगा? The turtle or the rabbit? What do you say?
I don't know, sir. Maybe rabbit because he will evolve. Maybe tortoise because he will also evolve. I don't know. Please tell us.
Yes, you're right. Somebody in the Pratik has written both will win. But I think in 21st century, first who will be the winner will be rabbit, because he knows the velocity, he understands the speed, and he will win. But now in the digital age and the Google age, rabbit, the turtle says that I'll also don't want to win, lose. So उसने क्या किया कि उसने रेस के बीच में एक he set a river, और उसको रिवर को पार करने के लिए रैबिट couldn't swim, so the turtle wins. तो पहले कछुआ जीता, फिर खरगोश जीता, और फिर से कछुआ जीत गया, और इस बार खरगोश ने क्या कहा? Finally, that yes, as the Pratik Patel says, that both want to win. It's the time to collaborate. When there was a clear road, the rabbit took the turtle on his back, and while they had to swim the river, the turtle took the rabbit onto his back. So ये जमाना है प्रतीक पटेल, आपने बिल्कुल सही कहा, हम दोनों को एक दूसरे को साथ लेके चलने का. इसीलिए businessman in BNI we always say all the business leaders givers gain. The more you give, the more referrals you give. The more giving attitude you have, the faster you grow. So make sure that you are not competing with your competitors, rather you are giving them space. Like मुझे यहाँ पे I still remember that I worked with the corporate house. It was a 3-star export house, and you won't believe they had set standards and targets for each department, production department to dispatch department to quality department, also the HR department. Everybody was aspiring to working to only for to achieve the goals. And उससे क्या हुआ? PD leg pulling शुरू हो गई. So it is not about what we did. Everybody, when we created a team building session, we used to tell them where each other's hat. The moment they shifted the hats, they were ready to understand each other's, they felt the empathy for each other, that what were the other man's challenges, the other team members' challenges. And the day they changed their perspective and they started collaborating, things worked. You won't believe the day we took the project, you won't believe that their daily output was 9.5 tons, including 3 tons of daily rework. सोच के देखिए कि 9.5 टन की प्रोडक्शन में अगर 3 टन आपका रीवर्क हो, मतलब आपका 50%, 33% तो इट इज गोइंग इन द रीवर्क. Or what we achieved within 3 months, 11.5 tons on the same capacity. जो हम उस कैपेसिटी से, पूरी प्लांट कैपेसिटी से हम 9.5 टन की प्रोडक्शन ले पा रहे थे, जस्ट बाय क्रिएटिंग द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ कोलैबोरेशन. वी जस्ट हमने वहां पे somehow our 2 or 3 sessions, one outside the session and 2 very small 1-hour sessions, we call them the follow-up sessions. वहां पे हमने जैसे ही कोलैबोरेशन को promote किया, and we were able to achieve 11.5 tons. So I think every businessman must understand, the more focus you have, take 1 month, learn from BNI the power of one, the focus of one. 1 महीने में पूरा महीना अपनी टीम के साथ बात करें, सिर्फ और सिर्फ कोलैबोरेशन की, दूसरे के पर्सपेक्टिव को समझने की. जितनी ज्यादा आप एक दूसरे का पर्सपेक्टिव समझेंगे, उतनी जल्दी आप एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करते हुए आप गिवर्स गेन की फिलॉसफी में आएंगे, एंड यू विल बी एबल टू ग्रो योर कंपनी. व्हाट आर यू प्रेजेंट टू पीडी? व्हाट makes you, reminds you, does it remind you of anything?
So it reminds me of a couple of sessions I've attended of you.
Okay, thank you. Yes, teamwork is always there. In any session we always highlight the power of yes. See, there will be all the times, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, how it evolved because of बहुत स्टार्टिंग में ही सारी सेना को देखते हुए अर्जुन वाज रियली सैड कि ये क्या है, मैं इतनी बड़ी सेना के साथ अपने ही रिश्तेदारों के साथ युद्ध कैसे करूंगा. देयर विल बी टाइम्स वेयर योर बडी विल बी डाउन. At that point of time, you need to support them. Again, I said that wear their hat. Don't judge too quickly that they can't perform or they are underperformers. Don't fix the labels on them. The more you can understand others, the more you will be able to support them. And leaders create leaders. यद्यदा चरति श्रेष्ठश्च देवत्रोजना स यत् प्रमाणम कुरुते लोकस्त अनुवर्तते. जिस प्रकार से हमने लास्ट वीक, you won't believe PD, that was a networking topic of our BNI chapter meeting also, that leaders create leaders. But how? Leaders empower others. Leaders transfer their energy as the senior person to the other person. जो सबसे ज्यादा बड़ा लीडर है वो उतना ज्यादा बड़ा गिवर होता है. जितने बड़े अच्छे आप गिवर हैं, जितना ज्यादा आप दूसरों को एम्पावर करते हैं, आपका लेवल उतना ज्यादा और ऊपर बढ़ता जाता है. सो एम्पावर अदर्स and you're bound to grow without fail. That is also the message from the Gita also, to collaborate and empower others. Yes, एक चीज का थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखना है यहाँ पे, boiling frog syndrome. Don't get मतलब इसका शिकार नहीं होना PD, please. When I asking you again and again to support others, bear with them, but bear with them at the temperature of till 99 degree only. आपको पता है ये वैसे बॉइलिंग सिंड्रोम क्या होता है, या किसी को आप इसके बारे में बताना चाहेंगे PD? What is boiling frog syndrome?
Okay, so boiling frog syndrome is said, when you put a frog in hot water, the frog starts adjusting the body temperature up to certain limit. But once the water is too hot or it starts boiling, the frog cannot, increase the body temperature or cannot sustain in that hot water. I think I'm.
Yes,
If this is right.
exactly, perfectly right. So till 99 degree, the वो क्या होता है? There is a animal which can change the body of the color of the body.
Chameleon.
Chameleon, yes, and the frog can change the temperature. Everybody has unique qualities, but only to the extent of 99 degree. By the time it decides to quit, to jump out of the pot, he believes, he understands that he has no energy to jump out of it. So make sure, support them till the last end, but the moment you need to resign, you need to fire them. Wait, tell them. श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की मैं अक्सर बात करता हूँ कि श्री कृष्ण ने द्रुपद के भाई को उसको कहा था, I forgive you for the 1000 bad names you give to me, and at the 1001 I'm not a Gandhian, I'll have the violence, I'll have to kill you. So be clear, set the right appraisal system in your company, that this is what is not acceptable in our company, and this is the point when you are gone with the company. So make sure that you collaborate, you support with them, you support till the 99 degree, and at the point, if they are not performing to your expectations, or we said as per the SOPs, as per their JD, their KPIs must be defined. One is KRA, key result areas, what you expect from them, but key performance indicators, that this session should be full of energy and it should be engaging. अगर आप उसमें अपनी कंपनी के टीम को नहीं देख पा रहे हैं, then there is no point in having more and more ज्ञान. It is all about implementation. So many. I'm working with again Hosri, not Hosri, the cycle manufacturing cycle and auto parts manufacturing company. See, what we did, we set the standards there, we set all the systems in place, and then also said this is what is acceptable. These are the key performance indicators. कि इतनी performance तो आनी ही चाहिए. But the best is 20-70-10 formula given by the largest company CEO, Jack Welch, General Electrical, General Motors. That company was headed by Jack Welch from 1981 to 2002. That man, you won't believe, उसने 20 साल में कितनी companies acquire की होंगी? Just guess. Any PD, any guesses, wild guesses? उस बंदे ने 21 साल में कितनी companies acquire की होंगी? It took over how many companies?
10.
Sir, 600 companies.
Wow.
His clear target was that whether we should be number one in the industry in that segment or we'll quit. Very clear. First, second or the third position. And the best, वो जो उसके लिए सिर्फ एक exception आती है, the Xerox machine company was also at one time owned by GE. और उन्होंने जिस दिन वो they couldn't get the position of one or two, and they sold the company. And later on, by the grace of God, the new management made it very well, and everybody now in the world knows photostat by the name of Xerox. That is the only exception, the company which they couldn't manage very well. Otherwise, in every sector, they were number one or the two. General Electricals or General Motors, whichever name you have heard of it. So make sure that you collaborate with all the co-creators. So second theme of our today's Connect Us is co-create. What is it? PD, did I spell it right?
So you're always right, Sushilji.
Boss is always right. So this time I'm the boss. Okay, thank you. Thanks for the compliment or the comment, whatever you call it. So, but how to create the co-creation? How to ignite the co-creation? Curiosity is the source of co-creation. आप अपनी टीम के अंदर आप चाहते हैं कि एक अच्छी टीम हो, हैप्पी टीम्स हो, दे शुड बी परफॉर्मिंग वेरी वेल, तो उनके अंदर हमेशा एक क्यूरोसिटी को अलाइव करें. मैं यहाँ पे भी फिर से श्रीमद् भगवद गीता का उदाहरण देना चाहूंगा कि आपको पता है कि श्रीमद् भगवद गीता का उद्भव कैसे हुआ. वो इसलिए हुआ कि कौरवों के पिता जो धृतराष्ट्र थे, he couldn't see and he couldn't go to the वॉर प्लेस, वो कुरुक्षेत्र में वो नहीं जा सकते थे, वॉर प्लेस पे नहीं जा सकते थे। तो उन्होंने संजय को कहा कि टेल मी व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज हैपनिंग देयर। तो there was a person Sanjay who had the with his sixth sense he could see what was happening there. उन्होंने लाइव टेलीकास्ट दिया उस मैच का, उस वॉर का जो उस टाइम कुरुक्षेत्र में हो रही थी। क्योंकि श्रीमद् भगवद गीता का पहला श्लोक ही which is said by धृतराष्ट्र only that धर्म क्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे माम का च पांडवाश्च किम कुर्वत संजय। तो मुझे बताओ कि वहां पे मेरे पुत्र और पांडवों के पुत्र वहां पे क्या कर रहे हैं। तो आप भी अपनी टीम के अंदर सबसे पहले क्यूरोसिटी अराउज करें कि हाउ दे कैन ग्रो, व्हाट इज देयर अप्रेजल सिस्टम। बट उसके जैसे आप में से कितनों ने मैकडोनल्ड्स का बर्गर, मैकडोनल्ड्स का नाम सुना हुआ है, MC मैकडोनल्ड्स, एवरीबॉडी हैज हर्ड द नेम। और अगर आप जब भी देखें कि मैकडोनल्ड पे व्हेनेवर यू गो देयर यू विल फाइंड द स्टार ऑफ द मंथ, और यू विल सी employee of the month, or you look at the any of the chains you visit, a good food stale or food chain or any kind of other similar businesses, you will always see that they promote the healthy competition amongst the employees. So make sure that they are competing with each other while you maintain the curiosity of them also कि इस बार हमें डोर प्राइस क्या मिलने वाला है। जिसकी भी फीचर प्रेजेंटेशन है BNI में हम कहते हैं ही शुड गेट अ डोर प्राइस। सो उनको एक क्यूरियोसिटी होना चाहिए कि इस बार स्टार ऑफ द मंथ किसको अवार्ड मिलेगा, एम्प्लॉय ऑफ द मंथ अवार्ड किसको मिलेगा, बट उसके बदले में व्हाट विल बी द रिवॉर्ड एंड रिकॉग्निशन। Maybe annual reward and recognition should be different, and on month their reward and recognition system should be very well in place. If you have maintained that, if you have created the systems for that, if you have created the if you have अगर आपने उनके अंदर की क्यूरोसिटी को जिंदा रखा है, आई एम श्योर दैट योर प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी विल नॉट ओनली add but rather it will multiply. यहां पे भी एक चीज का ध्यान रखना है, लगातार चेंज। यस,
we are getting a suggestion that could you please reshare your screen. There's something sticking on the screen and it is not visible.
Okay, sure, I'll try sharing my screen once again. That done. Is it better now? Can you see the screen?
We can see, but there's something sticking, on the top. Yes, and there's something sticking.
Okay. So that is Zoom's the screen only. See, this is Zoom's feature only. लो जी, अब नहीं नजर आएगा। Is it okay now?
Much better.
Okay, so make sure यहाँ पे भी एक चीज का हमें ध्यान रखना है that yes, persistence, continuous change. If you are not changing continually, rather you will die. ये आपको यहाँ पे पिक्चर देख के क्या नजर आ रहा है PD?
Sir, a couple of frogs, having a very nice dip.
Having good time in the milk, but they are in trouble. There's milk and there's a very deep pot, and there's some milk in that, and they are not able to jump out of the pot. Both the frogs are stuck in the pot of the milk and they want to come out. One of the frogs resigns, and what happens to it when he resigns?
It dies.
He drowns, he dies. The second one, उन्होंने एक आध कोई ऐसा ट्रेनिंग सेशन लगाया हुआ था. He was a BNI member. He believed the philosophy of, he believed the philosophy of keep moving and keep changing with the time. What he did, he kept on moving. Since it was a round pot, and the moment he kept on moving, trying again and again, what happened? The milk started churning. And the moment it started churning, the butter came on the top, and he was able to stay himself, keep himself, rested himself on the top of the butter. दूध का मक्खन बन गया और वो बड़े आराम से उसके ऊपर आराम से बैठा रहा. And after some time, he had energy and the power to jump out of the pot. So make sure that you keep moving continuously day by day, and you make sure that your team also is in action. Don't let them sit down. Keep on revising the targets, maybe the monthly goals or the monthly not the monthly appraisal system, but at least every 6 months or 1 year you must change your appraisal system. It is not about, मैंने कितनी कंपनियों के साथ काम किया है, वो हमेशा कहते हैं कि हमारे सारे स्टाफ का जेडी बना के हमने फाइल में अटैच किया हुआ है. This won't work. JD, KPIs, KRAs, or the appraisal system must keep on changing over the period. If it is not changing, it gets, usko bhi, it's dead. There is no point of having just another piece of document if you are not implementing it or if you are not changing it over the period. So make sure that you not only collaborate with the team and the computers, but also co-create with them their KPIs, their KRAs, and their appraisal system, and how they are going to perform in their systems. Systems must keep on, continuous change must be there, a part of your business. Am I clear, PD? Does that remind me, or does that remind you of something related to BNI?
It does, Sushilji, but the way you are explaining, and we are getting some amazing response also, getting some personal comments, and really insightful.
थैंक यू. सो अगर BNI की ही बात करें तो 22 तारीख को इंडिया में जब लॉकडाउन हुआ, उससे पहले 17 तारीख को BNI ने अपनी वर्चुअल मीटिंग 17th March 2020 को they had done all the rehearsals. So it is very important to keep on changing with the time. If we are not changing, we are bound to die, and we will feel the heat and the pressure. And we will miss the chance to the third distinction, celebrate. Kyunki over the period, what will happen is by the first of month, there will be very good time. By the second, third, fourth, every month, even I believe that even businessmen get the salary. एम्प्लॉय की तो सैलरी पता होता है कि फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड सेवंथ तक आ जाएगी. बिजनेसमैन को तो ये भी नहीं पता होता कि उसकी सैलरी आएगी, प्रॉफिट्स आएंगे नहीं आएंगे. दैट्स व्हाई एवरीबॉडी कॉल्स मी प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी कोच. So by the end of the month, salary gets credited towards the month end. It is all sad part. So the pressure really starts building, and the pressure is on by the end of the month. But take my word for granted. There is a famous world psychologist, international, what her name is, Kelly McGonigal. She has researched that the positive stress is really, really good. It is only the pressure or the stress which keeps you on your toes and keeps you moving. If you don't have stress, you tend to come to the comfort zone and you tend to resign. So as I said, keep on changing to avoid the pressure. And if you really want to celebrate and have a fulfilling life with the work-life balance and the right profitability, make sure that you celebrate with high morals, values, ethics established in your company. अक्सर मैंने देखा कि बहुत सारी कंपनियों में मिशन में और विजन को तो ऑफिस में बहुत बड़ा बड़ा वो बोर्ड पे लगा देते हैं, बट दे टेंड टू मिस द वैल्यू सिस्टम ऑफ द कंपनी. आप अपनी कंपनी में, अपने बिजनेस में सबसे ज्यादा वैल्यू कौन सी डिस्टिंक्शन को देते हैं? आपके लिए पंक्चुअलिटी इंपॉर्टेंट है, आपके लिए इंटेग्रिटी इंपॉर्टेंट है, आपके लिए रिस्पेक्ट फॉर द अपोजिट जेंडर इंपॉर्टेंट है, आपके लिए नो डिलिजेंस, नो एस्केप फ्रॉम हैंडलिंग कैश which is not acceptable, or what exactly are the values of your company? They must be defined and shared with every new entrant of the company. As I said that I was working with a corporate house, and what they did is they did establish a training school. हमने उनके साथ एक 7 दिन का एक ऐसा ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम एस्टेब्लिश किया कि जब भी उनकी टीम में कोई नया मेंबर आता है तो दे टेंड टू कीप ऑन हायरिंग फॉर 15 days and next 7 days all the new team members are made to sit in the training room and they are told about the history of the company, how it started, what exactly are the core areas, what are the ISO standards they follow, what are the international standards which are acceptable to them, what are the they say actually they are into garment, so what a yarn is for them, what exactly the kind of threads they use, what are the accessory standards and what are the packaging standards, and even what are their HR standards and what is their appraisal policy and what is their all kind of HR policies they tend to share with each and every new member employee of the new employee within first 7 days. 15 दिन उनका प्रोसेस हायरिंग प्रोसेस चलता है और अगले 7 दिन उसकी प्रॉपर हायरिंग होते ही उसको 7 दिन के लिए उसको ट्रेनिंग दी जाती है. Am I clear, PD?
Loud and clear, sir. Very clear.
Okay, my screen got off, I think.
Yep.
Okay, so this is how the things must move in your company also. That yes, the moment you start your business, there is another book, Gadbad. Michael Gerber. Michael Gerber has a famous book on business management, which is called E-Myths. That entrepreneurship is a myth. He says in that book that the title is Why Small Businesses Fail. He says the day you start your mission, whether there are only 2 persons, directors in the company, or there are 10 to 15 directors in the members in the company, make sure that their profile is clear, their KPIs, their KRAs are clear, as well as their values must be established. Else you're bound to make mistakes and there will be some clashes within the teams and they're bound to make mistakes, make losses for the organization. So make sure that you establish not only the mission, vision, but the जैसे BNI में हम कहते हैं there are 6 core values. And what I always everybody here in our region loves is the giver's gain philosophy. Accountability, responsibility, recognition. So what is your favorite one, PD? What do you say? The core BNI philosophy which you love the most?
Lifelong learning.
Lifelong learning, yes. So we say in companies we should have the learning organizations. All the team members should be always ready to learn more and more. You must invest upon the learning and development. So the more you spend on the learning and development, the more profitability you'll be keep increasing month on month and quarter on quarter. Yes. Again quoting from the same Shrimad Bhagavad Gita that has been मैं इससे भी पहले रादर कहना चाहूंगा हमारे यहाँ गुरु ग्रंथ साहब में भी लिखा है that मिठत नीवी नान का गुण चंगाइये तत्. आपके अंदर कितने आप अच्छे हैं, जो जितने भी फल होते हैं वो नीचे वाली डालियों पे ही हमेशा लगते हैं. तो if you want to grow more, have the highest level of values within your company. When Shri Krishna woke up in the morning, Duryodhana wanted to ask from him, as well as the Arjuna also went to ask from him. दुर्योधन कहीं ना कहीं चाहता था कि मैं अगर पहले वो उन्होंने मेरी तरफ देखा तो वो मैं उनसे उनकी सेना मांगूंगा, और अर्जुन तो पहले ही क्लियर थे कि मुझे तो श्री कृष्ण ही चाहिए. लेकिन जो पहला मौका मिला वो अर्जुन को मिला. क्यों? कि वो श्री कृष्ण के सिर की तरफ बैठने की बजाय वो श्री कृष्ण के पैरों में जाके बैठे. तो जैसे ही श्री कृष्ण ने आंखें खेली तो उन्हें अपने पैरों की तरफ जब आंखें खोली तो सामने अर्जुन खड़े थे, और अर्जुन ने पहले उनसे क्या मांगा कि मुझे तो आप ही चाहिए. और इनडायरेक्टली दुर्योधन भी खुश था क्योंकि तो वो पहले ही उनकी जो 16,000 सैनिकों की सेना थी वो उनको ही लेने आया था. But it is very important that we instill strong values within our team if we want to grow, and if we want to keep on growing year on year, month on month, quarter on quarter. So make sure that you establish values within your team. Would you like to add something onto it, PD?
Sushil ji, the way you are explaining, or the way you have told everyone that the more humble we are, the way we the dignity of respect should always be there.
यस, ब्यूटीफुल ब्यूटीफुल. ह्यूमिलिटी से मुझे एक और संस्कृत का श्लोक याद आता है. विद्या, हम सब वी आर ऑल एजुकेटेड, वेरी वेल एजुकेटेड. सो विद्या का कोर सोल पर्पस क्या है? विद्या ददाति विनयम, विनयम ददाति पात्रताम तना तथा धर्म धनम तथा धर्मम तथा सुखम. सो विद्या से विनय, विनम्रता, ह्यूमिलिटी प्राप्त होती है. ह्यूमिलिटी से आपको आपके अंदर धन अर्जित करने की कैपेबिलिटी आती है, और धन जब आप अर्जित करते हैं उसको अच्छे कामों में, धर्म के कार्यों में लगाते हैं, और फिर आप सुखी हो जाते हैं. देन यू अटेन वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस एंड यू आर रियली रियली हैप्पी व्हेन यू contribute to others' lives. Life is not about living for myself. Life is all about you're more happy when you contribute to others' lives. So that is what we always establish within all the companies, not only the mission or the vision, but the values. And most of the above, अक्सर जो पॉलिटिक्स खत्म करने के लिए हम यूज करते हैं, लेग पुलिंग को मैनेज करने के लिए यूज करते हैं, दैट द मोर सीनियर पर्सन यू आर, यू विल नेवर सी Amitabh Bachchan in any kind of controversy. You can see any upcoming, the budding hero in any kind of controversy, but you will never see Amitabh Bachchan, because you won't believe their daughter-in-law said something in public, and rather than asking her to apologize, Amitabh came into media and he apologized for what his daughter-in-law has said publicly. So that is the kind of humility we expect from our idols, be it in Bollywood or be it any kind of other industry, where there are stalwarts in the industry. Or you won't find any controversy in Tatas. So recently there was some, but that there are already some exceptions only. Okay, the picture again, what does it remind you, PD?
Sushili, two things. First, I would also like to convey a thing about learning and humility. About our ED, Ms. Shivani Gupta, the way she has been able to handle the region, and the way she is trying to coach everyone, that is amazing. And secondly, I want to ask you, what is about frogs today?
It's all about the frogs, boss. It's all about the team, how you take care of them, how strongly you handle them, how much caring you are, how much loving you are, how much you take care of them. When you take care of others, others will take care of you. We build people, people build businesses. So that is why all the clients say me that when I'm working online also, I'm working with a Mala client on Zoom only. So I train their team only on Zoom. And you won't believe that their targets they had set for June 2021, they have already been achieved in January. So they are really happy since they are into ERP and software development. तो जो उनका पूरा कहते हैं उनका तो फाइनेंशियल ईयर बच गया. तो कहाँ उन्होंने 2021-22 में जो प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च करना था वो अब क्योंकि जनवरी 21 में कंप्लीट हो गया, they have already launched it in 2020 or beginning of 2021, and they'll have the additional 1 month full year earning. So they have already got their app installed in 300 businessmen, entrepreneurs, and with 2000 more than 2000 users within last 45 days. January 31st they launched, and it is so they have 2000 within 45 days. So it is really encouraging for me that yes, I could make that much of difference to their profitability. So this thing which we trained worked out with them is that we made sure that the story goes like that there were so many frogs in a deep well, or they were trying to come up, but somehow the well was so deep, कुआं इतना गहरा था कि वो बाहर नहीं आ पा रहे थे, और उनमें से सिर्फ एक मेढक था जो लगातार कोशिश करता रहा और वो उससे बाहर आ गया. तो जैसे ही सारे मेढक उसको आवाजें दे दे के पूछ रहे थे कि हाय हाय हेलो हेलो हो, आप कैसे बाहर आ गए, तो उसने कहा तो actually he was a deaf and a dumb guy. The frog was really deaf and the dumb. So rather जब एक दूसरे को वो सब एक दूसरे को कह रहे थे कि नहीं कुआं बहुत गहरा है, हम ऊपर नहीं जा पाएंगे, since he was deaf and dumb, He just kept on working. He kept on celebrating his each and every step he achieved. इसे हम कहते हैं that success builds on success. Keep setting the milestones in your business. कंपनी जिसकी मैं बात कर रहा था कि हमने 3 महीने में उनके साथ 11.5 टन का डेली प्रोडक्शन का आउटपुट सेट अचीव किया. दे आर नाउ 20 टन्स प्लस एंड नाउ दे आर एस्पायरिंग फॉर 25. So this is how you set the milestones for every production or the output or the sales or any kind of standards which you set for yourself, or the goals. Your goals should also have the clear milestones, and then you become the deaf and dumb. Once you set the goals, just keep moving, set the milestones and keep achieving and keep celebrating. The more you celebrate, this again comes from the celebrate word has again been taken from the same book, The Winning by Jack Welch. I'm really fond of his books. So he says in his 9th chapter, The Winning, that you must celebrate. Leaders always celebrate. Whether you fail or you pass, you must celebrate. आपने वो धोनी की मूवी बायोग्राफी मूवी देखी होगी कि जिस दिन उसकी इंडियन टीम में सिलेक्शन नहीं हुई, उस दिन भी उसने आके अपने दोस्तों के साथ पार्टी की थी. So that is what is important, that whether you pass or you fail, you must celebrate with your team. So I hope that this brings us to the summary of today's session. Collaborate with your team. Let them have the clear principle of collaboration. Co-create with them the targets, and then celebrate your success or even the failures. What do you add to it, PD?
Sushil, you have summed up the ConnectX 21 in a very proper way, because the motto of ConnectX 21 is for businessmen to collaborate, co-create and celebrate. So amazing session. You've built the session around these 3 words. Wonderful.
It's all because of you, dear. It was all because of your great support, which you have been giving during our mock sessions also. So really hats off to you. Thank you very much. Do review us on Google. You can always come to us on our website, sushilwar.com. If you have any queries, we are still here for next 14 minutes. I have ended my session dot in 45 minutes as I was asked to do so. Next 10 minutes, I'll be taking some queries. Any type of questions, I'll be happy to answer. I'll be stopping the screen sharing and I'll be happy to take any kind of questions you have. Do we have any queries from participants?
Yeah, I have a query.
I think
my name is Abhay Bodhi.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my query is like in this, I'm into sales and marketing. I'm into financial services, and I'm a channel partner with top 50 banks and NBFC. We provide loans across India. And the challenge is like as you said, in team building, like, we have one fear. If the team member leaves and he become a competitor. And another is like, how we can, in this growing competitions, how we can manage the, honesty and other things. Like we can have a mutual good relationship with each other.
बहुत अच्छा question है. This is one of the most common questions there, how to build that loyalty and ownership towards a company. It is all about having the right appraisal system. See, everybody around us wants to grow. We are here in BNI also to grow our businesses, to grow our referrals, and finally to grow our profitability. So make sure that whenever you are, I said in my session also that don't only establish the mission and the vision of the company, as well as appraisal and the values of the company. What are the values? If you are not growing, you are degrowing. तो आप देखिए कि जिन लोगों ने आपको छोड़ के आपके जैसा कुछ कंपटीशन में अपना बिजनेस शुरू कर लिया है, तो क्या हमने उनको राइट अप्रेजल पॉलिसी प्रपोज की थी, या उनके लिए ग्रोथ अपॉर्चुनिटीज क्या हमारे साथ भी उतनी थी, या क्या हम उतना ग्रो कर रहे थे? क्या हम अगर एक सिटी कवर कर रहे थे तो क्या हम उनके लिए अनदर सिटी विद इन आवर ओन बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एस्टेब्लिश कर पा रहे थे? So if we are able to create and more opportunities within our business, I'm sure then rather than standing with you or against you as a competitor, they will also stand with you that the generation is all about collaborations and let's grow together. If you are into loans, maybe something related
Thank you.
to your
Thank you
business
very
only.
much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. That shows that your query was somehow resolved. If not, I'm open to
Yeah,
hear more.
but you continue. You said about loans. Sorry for interrupting. Please.
So if you are not only into loans or it's something related to your business, if you have any other parallel lines, you can offer to them that this vertical will be altogether now handled by you. So something like that, if you can propose to them, it may also add to what you have been doing. And
Yeah,
may
we have a
problem.
second line of business, and yeah, so we can do that as well. It was a nice suggestion.
Thank you very much. Thank you. This is what we do, that we give them while we work with some different companies. So there are always some verticals. So we assign each vertical to each branch manager or the unit head, that this is what you will be taking care of, and all the extra profitability earned by us you will be sharing some rewards from that profits with you. That is what is important while we grow to a level. Since I work with so many companies, those who are 300 to 500 CR turnovers, so we make sure that we establish the unit managers, and we always train the HR heads to keep on transferring the more and more skills to the team members.
Okay, the one last question.
Yeah.
It is about once we are having a multi offices in city, or we do other cross city business, and we do as a franchisee or team building. So into loans, so I have started with Ahmedabad, Chennai, Bangalore, Delhi, and I'm taking the help from BNI and my other friends. But when certain times comes, then it we are associates, so they are not on payroll with me. So I was looking how we can have a partnership. We are partner for each other, but not on paper. But then if we go on partnership, then it will become more legally and other things, and there are so much taxations and other things. So my question is if I want to start with the other cities, then this franchisee model or team building, and what you suggest for that?
जिनके साथ आप एसोसिएट होते हैं, very good question again. I would say yes, it is good that you have started collaborating. Givers gain philosophy. How much you have been doing on to that? One perspective that could be, which could be explored, that what all services or what all value additions we have been doing to their businesses that could really make the change. Number two more things rather. That while establishing in 21st century, it is never traditional way of selling. It is always relationship based selling. So the more stronger relationships you develop, it's easier for you to convert. You Google and you'll find a picture, traditional selling versus relationship selling. So in traditional selling, we used to pitch the features of or the USP of the product 40% of the time, and then used to convincing time as a 30%, then finally the conversion. Whereas in relationship-based model, we spend 40% time on relationship building. So before even collaborating, even the morning session also somebody was saying that rather even before passing the referrals, make sure that you have the detailed one-to-one with them. The more stronger relationship you have, the more confident you will be, and the more long-term relationships you have, and the more long-term business relations you will have. I think that will also add to. There are a few more things that we can discuss in a Zoom call anytime. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, do we have any other question, please? Any other member would like to ask Sushil ji?
Rather than taking question, I would love to hear from Deepa Jalan. She has been there since the beginning of the session, and she has been full-time 100% attending the session with, and I noticed that she was taking notes also. She has noticed so many points. मैम अगर आप सबके साथ समरी शेयर करें और आप उसको अपने बिजनेस में कैसे इंप्लीमेंट करने वाले हैं, अगर आप वो बताएंगे तो आई थिंक it will make difference to so many. Even Swati Bansal has joined. She's also from the training industry. So I think it will be great if you could share with everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, hi, myself Deepa Jalan. I was, it's an amazing, actually, the session was so amazing and catchy. Because even I have our organization, 3 branches we have. So it was very much touchy for me because we work in that way, and our organization overall believes in teamwork.
Right.
So whatever you are saying, I was just catching it out ki how we should take care of our fellow members and celebrations, collaborations and all. So it was overall very helpful and knowledgeable.
One
So
thing which you would like to implement immediately tomorrow morning.
Sorry?
Any one thing which you would implement tomorrow morning. One
Yeah,
action.
yes. It's moreover caring and trusting fellow members. We believe in that way only we can, grow each other. It's
Right.
not like boss and employee relation. It should be a caring and trusting sort of feeling there should be to build a healthy organization. And so since 15 years, I'm into this field successfully with my team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Good. You're from
Thank
which
you.
city?
I'm from Hyderabad.
Hyderabad.
Yeah.
My support director training happened in Hyderabad only. We were there for the
Okay.
Hyderabadi biryani.
Nice to know. Nice to know, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Thank
Sushilji, I would also like to, add on one thing. So yesterday, I had the opportunity of, being from the same region as Sushilji, and we spent a lot of time together. So there's one more thing with Sushilji, he shared with me yesterday. It is about being judgmental. We start judging people. So Sushilji, if you can highlight that point also.
Yes, उसके लिए एक छोटा सा इनको वीडियो ही आई थिंक दिखा दें तो जरा बढ़िया नहीं रहेगा?
Sushilji, we have 4-5 minutes if it can be wrapped up
Okay.
in that.
Okay. Right. So yes. Is the screen visible?
No.
Okay.
It's a
Screen
blank
is
screen.
visible now?
No, Sushil, there is something on top of screen, a black mask sort of thing.
Okay. Okay, so what we discussed yesterday was that we should not be judging others by the first impression. अक्सर हम दूसरों को first impression से judge करने लगते हैं that he's always like that. So stop, tagging people that females are always good at, the back end operations only and not at the front end. So we should give more and more. We should not be gender biased in that sense, I would say. I think Bhavesh has also been present during the most of the session, and Pratik also. Let's hear from them that one thing which they liked them in the session the most. Their takeaways. Bhavesh, Pratik,
good morning,
and Pramod. Yes, boss.
Yeah, I just joined a few minutes before only.
Okay.
50 to
Pratik
20
or
minutes.
Pramod, if you attended the session.
Yeah, sure. Actually, it was a great session. Yeah, the only just one thing I will be implementing right from tomorrow itself. It's the KRA. We need to
Wow.
update every KRA. So
Yes.
for sure, I will be doing it for the next year. So, and thank you for that, Sushil, for this wonderful presentation.
Thank you. And take the power of one, profitability as the focus of one. The moment your trainings, your focus will be on profitability, it will bound to grow.
Yeah, for sure.
I would like to hear something from Pramod and just join Swati also.
So thank you so much, Sushil ji. So that thing I really like, the profitability wala part. And that
Okay.
is something every businessman, every entrepreneur is in the business. So thank you so much for highlighting that part. Highly appreciated. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes, last but not the least, Ms. Swati Bansal from
Vapi Valsad.
Vapi
Good
Valsad. Good to see you.
I joined really late and I missed half of the things. But what I loved the best was the verses from Bhagavad Gita.
Wow.
So I'm very drawn to such books and such learnings. And talking about humility, it is very much important. To which I also have one question from you, Sushil. Like you mentioned Amitabh Bachchan, okay, that he has grown to this level and how humble he is, right? But he's so accomplished already. We have just started. okay, as entrepreneurs. So there are situations when we get so aggressive about things if things are not going well because of our, small experiences in life we have not accomplished. So what is your suggestion to such young entrepreneurs to stay humble? Because we have just started. If you can please enlighten me.
सबसे पहले तो क्वेश्चन के लिए मैं आपको 6 out of 6 देना चाहूंगा. Really.
I
Awesome
think
question.
Swati is also a trainer, Sushil
Yes,
ji.
that I could see that. She has written a category. क्या है मैम आपकी?
Sir, I'm not a trainer. I run a business training organization and I get and collaborate with trainers all over India and they do the sessions for our company here.
Good.
Just a learner.
Good. So the point is, there's a difference in attitude and the ego. We must have the attitude that yes, these are our principles and this is what we are not going to compromise with them. That our first session will be a full day session, only then we'll follow up with the half day session. And this is what our pricing is. This is what our procedures are. This is what our need analysis process is. Without need analysis, we won't move ahead. So there's a difference in how you position your product. So it is how you position that it looks like an attitude or the ego. Be humble and make sure that you position yourself very well. So I think that.
Thank you so much. Well explained.
Thank you. Yeah, PD, over to you. It's 1 now and it's over to you.
Sushilji, thank you so much for the wonderful session. Completed well in time, and everyone was very happy with the session. A lot of amazing learnings and sharing, and the emphasis on collaborate, co-create, and celebrate. The three pillars on which the Connect X21 has been established. So that was amazing to have a session on these three things. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, Deepaji, Abhay, Mr. Prateek, Pramod, Swati, everyone for being such amazing and wonderful audience. Thank you so much, Sushilji, and we would really love to hear more, and have such trainings from you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Just one thing, how can I connect with you? I really am looking forward to get connected to you.
PD.
Okay, Swati, and I also know that you love televisions, and that Sony wala deal was something amazing for you yesterday. So, okay, I'm taking down your number and I'll forward it to Sushilji. I hope it works for you.
Thank you so much.
Even I would also like to connect with Sushilji.
Sushilji, why don't you, put your number in front of your name? It will be easier for everyone to get in touch with you.
Here it is already on the last slide. It is 99155. It's 13244. It's already there on the last slide of the PowerPoint station. I think it's visible.
Yes.
991-551-3244. It's my direct number. So give me a tinkle anytime.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Sushilji, we would like to invite you at Pune.
Anytime, sir. Anytime. Online, we have already traveled to so many cities within last. From September to December, we traveled so many cities online. So would love to be in your city also. Not an issue.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Okay, sir. Thank you, Sushilji. Thank you so much. It was great to have you here. I would request everyone to please log out and so that we can be part of some amazing sessions which are taking place right now. And do remember that we have amazing speed networking happening from 2 to 4. So please be part of it, and happy networking to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Yes.
Everyone. We have that international breakout room networking part 1 to 2, right?
Yes.
So that will happen right here only, or we'll have to log
No, you have to log in through the auditorium.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye. Take care.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Prateek ji, I have a referral for you. I'll pass you on WhatsApp.
For sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Chalo. Thank you.
Thank you.
Swati ji, also I have a referral for you. As you you do conduct the trainings from other trainers. So I will send you.